What's up, Litecoin Gang? Carlson Flowers here, your crypto pro. Just wanted to jump on and give a quick update and show you what I see in the development with the chart since my last blog post. And if you don't see my blog post, you need to go check out the blog. The links are in most of my video descriptions, and then you can also get links from the Telegram group if you're not in the Telegram group. All right, so looking at this 4-hour chart, this is kind of nice. It looks like the correction from whatever this single top or double top is. I talked about it in my last update. I can't remember if it was on video or just in the Telegram group, but what we see here on the 4-hour chart, we've got a high here and we have a higher high here. However, if you go to the 1-hour chart, you have a high here where we peaked out right there at that wick, which comes above the action over here. So it makes a lower high over here. So depending on the way you look at this, it could be bearish or it could be bullish. I think it looks like overall that this uptrend is intact, but we're currently having a little bit of a correction. So when we check out the action here, of course, we've got a little bit of momentum headed down here, ending with this we've got a little green candle forming right now, but it looks like we're chasing for the thick of this volume node that ends up right here. And we're coming off this node right here. And so there's not much volume down here below, so we could hang around this price, but I don't think it's going to hang around that price, mainly because the stochastic is looking bearish. All right, so the stochastic was cruising on along here. It made one hump and another hump right there, but as we can see, the direction right now is clearly negative. So if we keep this momentum with the fast line below the slow line, we might be dipping in for a full cycle in the oversold zone if we make it down there without getting pushed back up. If Bitcoin blows up, though, I think it's going to push Litecoin down if it goes on a major move. But for right now, Litecoin seems to be mirroring everything that Big Brother Bitcoin is doing. All right, let's see if we can scroll down here and check out the volume underneath. We can see how much smaller it is right here than what we have centered around the point of control, but we are now trading below the point of control. So with the positioning of this stochastic, maybe we'll drop down into my strike zone here. I'm probably going to pick up some more. It'd be nice to get it at the $70 price, but I think anything below this green line here is probably going to be good, where I need to go ahead and start accumulating more, because there's no guarantee it's going to stay down here for a long time. The other kind of bullish indication is the on-balance volume, which was creeping up nicely, peaking out here, but it seems to not be falling too much. It's kind of holding its own, so we don't see anything like a deep dive happening just yet. So as long as that OBV is holding on, it looks like the institutional buyers are hanging in there and they're not going into distribution mode, which means they might want to see the price pushed up further before they start unloading and taking profits. The big question is, when is the correction coming? Is it going to come when BTC hits 23,000, or will it come after the 30,000 spike? I don't know. It could happen while BTC runs up to 30,000, and then the minute BTC is done, and then Bitcoin dominance is weakened and the money starts pouring into alts, then that could be the time that we see Litecoin do a big move to the upside and maybe hit that first target that I was talking about in the last video of $300. That's where we can have our first celebration and party is at $300. It's a foregone conclusion that we're going to see $100 very soon. So anything that you accumulate before we cross that line is a great bargain, and that's why I shouldn't really be nitpicking right now, even though I'd love to see a correction back down here into the low 60s, but we might miss that chance. So if I do buy here and it does correct down into the 60s, all the better for just accumulating more and then hanging on for the ride. So the goal is for me, accumulate slowly. Don't take big chances and hold for the long term to the fall. Once we get into a really volatile trading zone, when the first bull run hits here, not the massive one in the fall, but the next one that we probably will experience sometime in the first quarter of 2021 as we head to 500, I'll probably take half of the bag and swing trade where I'll sell half on the peak and then take that and buy back on a dip and continue to do that all the way through the fall just to increase the size of my bag. All right, so that's about all I've got for right now. I'm in the body shop here doing work. I'm going to shoot you a video just so you guys can see some of the things I do. You can see my respirator is on right here, and I'm working on this classic Impala with these big fat rims. Check out them 26s. Dubs, boy, this thing is rolling on dubs, but we'll do a little show and tell sometime here in the shop. But I wanted to let you know, sneak preview, I've got the NFT thing still coming. I hinted about it before. Guess what? We hit 500 subs. So now I'm going to get to work on rolling out the celebration for hitting 200 with that 200 set, my first NFT set. And then we're going to do another one later on once we hit 750 to celebrate the 500. And I'm also going to make a Litecoin Gang NFT for those of you who are Litecoin OGs who want to collect. So I got more details on that coming later on, but that's all I wanted to do for now and to give you this update on the action. Let me know what you think of what's going on with the chart and when you think Litecoin is about to head to the next level. All right, Litecoin Gang, I'm out.